Hi, welcome back to Nathan here. Today I'm going to show you about Autodesk Construction Cloud, specifically with the Autodesk Insight. Right, so we're gonna see about the Construction IQ and the implementation of Autodesk AI within the ACS solutions. Right, so we see that we have in ACS, we have a lot of things to cover here. One of the things is Insight, yeah, and when you access Insight, you have this kind of a dashboard in here that you can see your overall project progress and your overall issues, etc. Right, so in here we have see a general overview that we have actually quite a lot of RFIs to cover, quality risk, which is actually good because it's low risk, right? And we have a little bit of low adoption risk along with many project RFIs and quite a lot of documentation error and quite a lot of structural RFIs. So the Autodesk implementation for this Autodesk AI is actually via Construction IQ, right? And we can see that it has a few categories on the left, which is let's say risk, design, project controls, quality, safety. Right now, when we access risk, we actually have a little bit of parts to access. We can see that the subcontractor risk in here is one of them is the concrete substructure. We can actually see that as well and see what's is happening in here. And so we actually have one issue, which is the rubberized waterproofing have been used. And now we can actually click here and see the report in here. And so if you notice, we have actually able to view this in issues. And so later we'll come out to issues to see what kind of data supplied needed to supply to able construction IQ to see the and give us the reports. Now we get to design. Design is actually more of like your model. So we see that your model has a lot of project design issues, which is in here, in this case, one code compliance, documentation are incomplete, and there's quite a lot that you need to in review here, right? So it's actually the same. Code compliance, we can see that here we can view it in issues, right? Project control is the same too, but it's more of focused on RFIs and submittals, right? We have quite a lot of submittals, which is 4 submittals, and you can see that which company that actually issued this submittals. Now on quality, we have same as the risk, but we have actually a high risk issue, water issue. Typically in quality, inside you want is to actually have low one because then your project would be too much issue happening, just problematic things. And so here we have two risk issue and 4 overdue issues. In high risk issue, it's still the same. You can actually see the type of ID, what kind of issues that actually here, what risk it is. For the safety inspection, it's more of like in the field, yeah, right? But it requires quite a lot of data to actually view here, right? So because we don't really have any data, only to issue right now, it's just us no data. Now, one of you might be asking, where does this Autodesk AI come in handy? So Construction IQ actually analyzes all of your reports and design IQs in Autodesk Build, right? So in here we have issues. Mainly the data that they need to take is issues, forms, and RFI and submittals, right? But the main is when you create an issue here, we have quite a lot of issues, right? Because the algorithm to kicking in, it takes populations to actually give us the insight that we saw earlier. There's lot of issues in here, and you can see in the RFIs, there were quite a little bit of RFIs that were applied to, right? So we have mostly in open and some are waiting for submissions. And we also have a little bit of submittals that people actually submit in here, right? So let's see. Okay, now we actually have three submittals. Now usually with the population data needs to be quite a lot more, right? So the construction IQ can work well, but this is the general overview, right? So you actually uh you actually can not only see this in ACC, but you can actually see it in Power BI too, if you prefer that as in your workflow. Right, so we have the project dashboard. By using Power BI, we can actually see uh, quite the same data as we see earlier in the dashboard, but in the Power BI way. Right, so it's actually quite more convenient in here. And that's a quick overview of Autodesk AI via Construction IQ. Thank you for watching.